Hey guys, it's Cho and I'm back with another video. Now, before we get started, I am in my robe. Yes, I'm comfortable. I'm in my home and I did just release another YouTube video like just a day or two ago. But, um, you know, drama has been happening in the skincare Twitter space. And so I had to really get on here and talk to you guys about it. I don't know if you've heard about it, but it has been really intense. Speaking of my latest video, thank you to everyone that commented and said really nice things. It was a video I was not sure I was going to upload onto YouTube. As you guys know, I tend to leave a lot of the really personal stuff in terms of my life on my Buy Me a Coffee page. So if you're interested in seeing that side of me, definitely go become a member. There's membership tiers. There's only two. You can either subscribe for $1 or $5 a month, and you get a bunch of extra stuff and exclusive content. But for the most part, I put my journal up there. I do like a journal, like an updated series of like video journals. And I didn't know whether I wanted to really talk about what I did in that video, but I'm glad I did because you guys have been really nice about it. Anyway, if you want to go watch that live update video, go watch it up here. About today though. So yeah, the girls are fighting. Like the girls have been fighting for 48 hours. I kid you not. They've been fighting for 48 hours. And let me set the stage. Let me just set the stage because yeah, I'm up late at night recording this video and I should be in bed, but here I am doing the work for you guys. I'm doing the work for you, okay? So this is Grammy night, okay? I don't know who's still watching the Grammys, but apparently you all are watching the Grammys still. I have not watched the Grammys for over a decade. I don't plan on ever watching them again. It's just all comedic to me. But anyway, the Grammys are here, and then BTS, who, by the way, I'm gonna get in trouble with this video. I just know I'm gonna get in trouble because I want to say so many things that I probably should not say. But like BTS, if you don't know who BTS is, you're probably living under a rock. Now that being said, I'm not really a fan of BTS. I've never had an appreciation for their music. That being said, they are probably the most successful K-pop band in existence. And beyond just being a K-pop band that's successful, they're probably arguably one of the top 10, at least one of the top 10 most successful music groups out of any genre. So, you know, give those girls their due. Give them their things because they're really doing the thing, okay? So anyway, BTS is on there. And then, you know, that's player number one. Player number two is this esthetician named FairyGlowMother. Now, I don't know much about her, but I do know that she has a podcast. She's an esthetician. I mean, she's gorgeous. And that's really all I know about her. And then player three is someone that people that in the skincare space, you will know this person. Yes, I'm talking about Nye, the internet esthetician. And like that's her own name, but it actually applies because she is literally the internet esthetician. I like Google her. Just go Google her. Like she has been written up in every publication that you can think of. Her content is amazing. She has helped so many people. I mean, she has such a long resume of success in the skincare world, professionally and on the influencer side. I mean, just like Google her, okay? But yeah, we're talking about Nye, the internet esthetician. So anyway, it's Grammy nights, and this FairyGlowMother girl, she is tweeting, you know, and she tweets, let me go get the receipt. The receipt's right here. I don't want to paraphrase. And by the way, guys, you know, these videos that I do, that I record, they're all conspiratorial speculations, okay? These are speculations, these are opinions, these are allegations. None of this is factual. This is all for entertainment purposes. please don't try to sue me, okay? So anyway, let me get to receipts. So FairyGlowMother says on Twitter.com at 10/26/314, these BTS guys look like vampires. Okay. Now there's one of two ways you can take that comment, right? There's one of two ways you can take that comment. Pause the video, and I want you to go down below and comment, what do you think she meant by that comment of looking like a vampire? What do you think she meant? Comment below. I just want to see something. Okay? This is research. Okay? I just want to see something. So comment below. What do you think she meant when she says these BTS guys look like vampires? Okay. Pause the video. Let's keep playing. So then Nye, the internet's esthetician, she rolls in here and she says, I wanna make a skin bleaching joke so bad. Okay. So, that's what we're doing today. She wants to make a skin bleaching joke. Comment down below on that. What do you think she meant by that? What type of joke would she make about skin bleaching? What's so funny about skin bleaching? I don't know. I'm not a comedian, so I can't tell you what is supposed to be funny and what's not supposed to be funny. But let me give you a spoiler alert about how this story ends. The internet was not happy about Nye's willingness to make a skin bleaching joke. So the girls started dragging her immediately. They started dragging her immediately. You had someone saying, yikes, that's not cool. And then she responds, Korean skincare is full of bleaching products. Please. Now, did she lie? I don't think she lied. Skin bleaching is something that is not just specific to Korea, but a lot of Asian countries. I have recently, when I saw this story and I wanted to kind of cover a little bit of it, I did a little bit of research, and it's actually a really big issue in the Philippines. Women are going to get these procedures done, and they're not safe, and they're buying creams that are not formulated the right way, that's causing major skin conditions, not only for the women but their children. I mean, the skin bleaching phenomenon is such a big thing in Asian countries. So Nye is not, she's not lying when she says that. Korean skincare is full of bleaching products. That's true. I mean, go take a quick Google search, go take a quick YouTube search, and you'll find a litany of products to bleach the skin. Now, I want to say there is a difference between bleaching and working against discoloration and or hyperpigmentation. They're not the same thing. Now, I do know that it is a subtle difference. Sometimes people use the terms interchangeably, but when we talk about skin bleaching, we're talking about bleaching. We're talking about harsh chemicals that can sometimes be really toxic to the skin. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about azelaic acid, or kojic acid. We're not talking about things that can really help with discoloration and the overproduction of melanin and sunspots. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about people and cultures that I encourage people to really lighten their skin because let's face it, we do live in a society where the Western standards of beauty has been pushed down in everybody's throats for decades and decades and decades and decades. So, when she replies like that, it's like, okay, so I get what you're saying, Nye, but it doesn't negate the fact that, in your own words, you wanted to make a skin bleaching joke. I don't know what's funny about skin bleaching. Somebody educate me on that. I don't know. And then let's go back even further. I think that Nye has caught the most heat in this situation, but it was really FairyGlowMother who, in my opinion, was that a dog whistle? The whole vampire comment? I don't know. Because on one hand, some people think that when you call someone a vampire, it means that they're ageless, that they have ageless beauty. Maybe that it's a compliment. But on the other hand, people view being called a vampire as like having pale skin. And so you don't really know what did FairyGlowMother mean when she called them a vampire. Was she saying like, oh my God, they look like vampires. I want whatever they're using. Like whatever serum they're using, I want to get that serum. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that's what she meant by ageless. Speaking of ageless skin textures, I'm really loving the Paula's Choice 0.3% retinol and 2% bakuchiol. I did a video on Instagram TV a long time ago about the benefits of bakuchiol. I really think that bakuchiol should be the skincare ingredient of the year, but the girls are not featuring her for some reason, even though she is so magnificent in conjunction with retinol. I'm almost out of this and I will definitely be ordering this product again. I highly recommend it to people that want to get into retinol but are kind of afraid of the negative side effects, the peeling, the dryness that can sometimes occur with retinol use. The bakuchiol is going to help to alleviate those concerns, which is why I love the product so much. And I think it's also one of the big reasons why I have gotten such a good texture on my skin. So I'll put a link to that product down below. Back to the drama though. Again, I don't know. It's hard to say because what did FairyGlowMother mean when she called them vampires? We don't know. Was it a dog whistle? We don't know. But here's where things get left. Things turn left even quicker. So BTS, this is this K-pop band. The girls go crazy over them. I don't feature BTS. I don't think they're that great. For me, don't send me death threats, okay, guys? BTS fans, BTS Army, please stay out of my mentions. I stand Luna all day, every day. Girls' Generation all day, every day. BTS, I said what I said. But the BTS stands, they started to target Nye. And they said some terrible things. I mean, racial slurs, death threats. That's just really, these fandoms are something else, y'all. And I really want to encourage everyone that's listening to this video, if you are a fan of a community, of an entertainer, of an esthetician, or of anything, really think about how you're using your voice in support of someone that you adore. Think about you sending Nye a death threat and calling her racial slurs in defense of BTS. Would BTS be thankful of your support of them in that way? I don't think so. Call me crazy. I don't think BTS would approve of the way their fans treat people on the internet sometimes. And it's unfortunate to see, because even if they maybe they do have a reason to criticize Nye for her comments. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But going about it that way is never productive. So, that happened. And so let's, all things considered, Nye did defend herself, but when things got a little bit too hot, she privated her account. We can debate about that too. Should she have privated her account? Is she not taking accountability? Or is she protecting her peace? Is she setting firm boundaries? I think those are both delicate topics that you can really give credence to either side. I really am supportive of people protecting their peace at all costs. She doesn't owe anyone her time. I don't believe in that. I do believe in firm boundaries, but at the same time, when you throw some shit out there, and you get some critical feedback, and then you private your account, it kind of looks like you're backpedaling and pussy popping. I mean, that's what it looks like. Those are the optics. Those are just the optics. But luckily for me, people have been screenshotting. The girls like to screenshot and send receipts. So this is what she said about in defense of herself. She says, and I quote, "I want to make a joke about equals there is something to be said about this thing I'm noticing, but I don't feel like being witty. It's really not that deep, but K-pop stans are actually anti-black and delusional, so they want to lie about what I said and say it's racist." I don't know, Nye. I don't know. That wasn't the response that we were checking for. I don't think we're featuring that response. To generalize K-pop stans as anti-black and delusional, debatable. I think both those things are very debatable. As a K-pop stan myself, I stan Luna all day, every day. I would not consider myself to be anti-black or delusional. I live in, Columbus, Ohio. I live in reality. Live in the Midwest, the heart of it all. So I don't know. I don't know about that, Nye. And then, you had people chiming in. Everyone chimed in. Even James Welsh. I adore James Welsh. He says, and I think we all can kind of agree with this. Yes, I've seen the tweets. All I'm going to say is, some of you need media training. Ugh. I love when James is shady. I love when he's shady because his shade always connects. He doesn't miss. When he decides to throw shade, he does not miss. That's what I like about James Welsh. And so I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Was the vampire reference and her wanting to make a bleaching joke a bad look? Maybe that's a rhetorical question because she looks horrible these days. She looks horrible. It's a PR nightmare for her because, people are still talking about it and, it's never a good look. But I want to think the best of people. I follow Nye, and she is a very intelligent, very considerate person. And so my gut reaction is that I don't think that she meant anything harm. I don't think she meant to harm or offend anyone. But it just seems like she's incapable of taking an ounce of accountability for the possibility that her words could be misconstrued as offensive. The way she defended herself, I don't think made a lot of sense, in my opinion. And I think that, even if she really didn't mean any harm, I think that maybe her ego may have gotten a bit in the way of how she should respond from a PR perspective. And then, throughout all this drama, guys, there was the topic of colorism came up, and it is a topic that has ravaged the black community for decades and decades, and it's something that affects other minorities as well. I think it also affects it affects Asian populations negatively as well. let's not pretend like BTS, like this is the first time that BTS has been connected with skin bleaching. Let's not pretend, okay guys? Let's not pretend. I need a water break. I'm talking too much. By the way, Iron Flask, get you an Iron Flask. What are you doing? Get you an Iron Flask. They are the best. I'm done with the promos because this video is like 20 minutes. Let me not promo too much. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is an issue that should be dealt with delicately. I think that you should try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I want to not believe that Nye meant anything super harmful with her comments because it's uncharacteristic of her. Do you know what I mean? So look at someone's track record and then judge their actions. Like, has she done stuff like this in the past before? Not that I can recall. Now, I'm not, scouring the internet to check her history and her tweets and what she said 10 years ago. I don't know. But just from what I have seen of her work online, she doesn't seem like someone that would try to tear down, a group of people or make light of something as serious as this. It just seems uncharacteristic, which is why I think so many people are disappointed in the way she responded to the criticism. I think at this point, it's not even the comments that was made about wanting to make a joke. It is how she has responded by privating her account and then kind of like just standing firm and not really wanting to have a dialogue. I think that's where the issue is. And I think that is what James Welsh is referencing, is the lack of PR media training. It's like, this is like not a good look. The optics are just not bad. And when you work in the online space, the entertainment space, unfortunately, it is usually about the optics. So anyway, guys, what do you think? Do you think that there was any harm meant by Nye, the internet esthetician? Where do you fall in terms of BTS? Do you even think they do skin bleaching? I mean, I don't know. There's been rumors about that for a long time. And then what do you think about the initial comment that got it all started by FairyGlowMother? What do you think she meant by calling them a vampire? Was it they're ageless and beautiful and young forever? Or they look completely white like Casper the Ghost? What do you think? Let me know down in the comment section below. And also let me know if you have tried this product. I really want to know if you've tried this product or not, or if you're interested in trying it. Again, I'm going to leave a link down below. Paula's Choice, I love them. And yeah, hopefully there's not much more drama. Actually, there is some drama that I have to talk about in terms of sunscreens. I know you guys are sick of hearing about sunscreen drama, but there's more sunscreen drama. That's probably going to be the next video. So thanks a lot, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.